What's up guys, I'm back once again to show you some of the hot mods of the week, and in this week's episode we have a weapon skin for a mod I'm sure everyone has downloaded, and we have one interesting head customization mod. But first up, do you like to make your game difficult, and I mean difficult, then you're going to want this first mod. And of course, the mod that I'm talking about is Swimout, Deadly Waters of the Commonwealth. Now this is what happens when my character enters water. And this is what happens after you install this mod. Okay, so maybe it doesn't work everywhere. Let me try a different piece of water. Huh, interesting. Okay, so maybe this character has some kind of crazy immunity to the radiation in the water. Almost like some kind of perk that I forgot I had. So let's try this on a different character. Now that is more like it. So it turns out that speccing into rad resistance is actually quite beneficial when you have this mod installed, and I would highly recommend it if you plan on going into the water. Or you could always bring a bunch of Radex and Radaway, so if you're planning on doing a hardcore survival like playthrough, then maybe this mod is worth a download. Now back in episode 24 we reviewed the AKM Complex, and then last episode we reviewed the AKM Complex Sound Replacer. But now I think we found the best mod for the AKM, and of course the mod that I'm talking about is the AKM Complex Skin-Miku. Now despite the fact that I know very little about this Miku character, apart from the small amount of research I did to make sure that this was safe for work, but with that being said, I cannot deny how good this retexture is. Now on the subject of retextures, we have yet another mod from the same mod author that made Subway HD from episode 25. This is also the same mod author that did the X01 retextures from last week's episode, and now they're back with Enhanced Dirty Motorcycle HD, and this is going to come in two files. You have the option of the classic red or the new blue. Now according to the mod author, the original motorcycles looked too dirty and rusty, hence this mod. Now I'm not sure how much a motorcycle would rust being outside for 200 years, but either way the retexture for this mod is absolutely fantastic and definitely worth a download. Now the next mod I have for you is RH1 Robot Head, and to get your hands on this very interesting headwear, simply open up the console and type in help RH-1. And here you'll find the ID code for this piece of headwear. Then simply type player.add-item followed by the code into the console, and if done correctly you'll see this in the top left hand corner of your screen. And real quick, in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of baseplate or no baseplate, 5 skins and 6 LEDs. Now as outfits go, this may not be the most customizable one out there, but on the upside it does boast 1000 radiation resistance, meaning you won't need to wear a hazmat suit to have some insane radiation resistance. Now back in episode 25 we featured the Modern Warfare Krueger outfit, and it seems that I wasn't the only one who saw some serious potential in this mod, because it's back with Modern Warfare Krueger expansion pack, and what you can expect from this mod is 7 new outfits, including 3 new headwear, and those outfits are the Alchemist, the Marsh Demon, the Drifter outfit, the Jungle Hunter, the Reconner, the Shrouded, the Silent Sigma, and the final headpiece, the Swamp Netting. Now just like the original mod, none of these armors support any kind of upgrades. As you can see, my inventory is full of Krueger outfits, but when I try to access the armor workbench, all I can see is the gloves. So I hope you either like black, green or tan. That being said, I really hope it doesn't come across like I'm complaining about these armors. These are without a doubt some of the best looking armor mods that I've ever seen, but I would definitely be lying if I didn't ponder the idea of how good this mod could be if there was upgrade options for the outfits. But even without upgrade options, this is still one hell of an amazing mod, and I'm so glad that there are mod authors out there trying to add more options to already amazing mods. And of course, this week's weapon mod is the Red Army PPSh-41. You can acquire this weapon from gunners, raider bosses, and from vendors after reaching level 10. But if you're interested in a unique variant, simply make your way to the Museum of Witchcraft. Here you can find Opium of the People, right next to some smashed up Deathclaw eggs. And in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of 4 receivers, 2 barrels, 2 stocks, 1 magazine, 4 sights, 2 muzzles, and finally 10 damage options to balance the weapon. Now this may not be the most customizable weapon in the world, but I'd sooner use this than the standard submachine gun from the base game. They both use 45 ammo, but this weapon feels a bit more weighty and can actually deal a decent amount of damage. But with that, that's going to wrap it up for this mod, and the video for that matter. I hope you all enjoyed the mods here today, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next video.